In this video, I'm gonna go over why so many healthcare workers, high income workers, have no control over their finances. I wanna start off with a story of a gentleman named Denis Diderot. He was a French philosopher in the 1700s, and he was a girl dad. He loved his daughter, but he wasn't the best financially. He really didn't have much money, and his daughter was gonna get married. He just couldn't afford the wedding. And so he was trying to look how to get out of his financial hardship. So he went to Catherine the Great, the Empress of Russia. And he had this beautiful stack of encyclopedias that he wrote. And he went up to Catherine the Great and said, "Hey, I want to have a banger wedding for my daughter. Can you buy the encyclopedias off of me so I can afford this wedding?" And she's like, "Absolutely." He had the wedding, it was fantastic, and he had some money left over. So he wanted to treat himself, and he bought himself a scarlet robe. Now you see, this was a beautiful scarlet robe. People, if he was around today, he'd be on the cover of Vogue. He'd be the sexiest man alive just because of this scarlet robe. But the thing is, remember, he didn't have much money. Now this scarlet robe, when he wore it, he was putting it on and looking in this cracked mirror. So what did he do? He had to buy a new mirror. And when you're putting on this nice scarlet robe in front of this nice mirror, you need nice shoes with it. You need a nice outfit that goes with it. And when you do that, you need accessories. And when you're wearing a nice robe with a nice mirror, nice accessories, nice clothes, and the rest of your house is crap, you got to upgrade your house. And when you have this nice house with this nice furniture, you got to upgrade everything. Next thing you know, you are spending so much money that you don't know what to do with it all, and eventually you go broke. Because that's what happened to Mr. Diderot. He went broke. All his money was gone in the blink of an eye. And it all started with a scarlet robe. Now you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about, Dr. Mike? Why are you talking about this dude who you can barely pronounce his name? Because too many of us have a scarlet robe that we don't even realize is happening. Go back to your first paycheck as a doctor. What did you think as soon as that money hit your account? You were thinking about your first car. You were thinking about a nice watch. Because don't bullshit me, you were not thinking of how quickly you can pay down your student loans. You want to treat yourself. There is zero chance you turn the age of 30 or whenever you became a doctor or a dentist and you want to be financially responsible. You were tired of delayed gratification, so you bought a nice thing. Now the thing is, that nice thing is not usually bought by itself. Because when you buy the nice car, you need the nice clothes. When you have the nice clothes and the nice car, you can't live in the shitty neighborhood. You gotta move to the nice apartment or get the nice house. And when you go to the nice neighborhood, you're now going to the nice restaurants. When you go to the nice restaurants, you're in the nice neighborhood, you got the nice clothes, you need the new accessories. So you got the watch, you got the bag, you got the designer belt, you got all that. And then you have a kid. And what happens with your kid? Your kid can't go to public school because God forbid. Your kid has to go to private school. And what happens when you go to private school? You meet other rich people and they go on rich vacations. It just trickles down nonstop, all because you got the nice car. You might think I'm over exaggerating here, but it so commonly happens. One purchase leads to this cascade of purchase that you don't know where it stops. Now you might be thinking, Dr. Mike, what is the solution? The solution is not to just stop spending. You worked your ass off to become where you are. I'm not saying live the resident life forever, but you just need to be mindful of your spending. Understand that this phenomenon of the Diderot effect exists. It is there and it is powerful. The moment you get that first paycheck, the moment you get those multiple big paychecks, your big procedure happened, you got your bonus, you're gonna wanna spend it because you worked hard to get there. But understand that it can cause a cascade very, very, very quickly. You can still get the nice car. You can still treat yourself to a nice dinner. You can still move to the nice neighborhood and get out of the slums. You don't need to be frugal forever. But do realize that this is a real thing. For me, I do spend lavishly on some things, but it's things that is harder to upgrade, if that makes sense. Like a concert ticket, a sporting event. Those are things that once you buy it and the moment's gone, you can't really upgrade it again. As opposed to buying the nice car, the nice house. They really don't have add-on accessories to them. So for me, I highly recommend, not financial advice, putting your money early on towards experiences, things that will bring you memories, as cheesy as that sounds. Because a car, it's fantastic when you drive it off the lot. I've had a Mercedes. I still have a Mercedes, but that goes away. The moment you get in the car and you drive it for like months on end, it's just another thing that gets you from point A to point B. So no, don't be shy in buying yourself the nice things or the nice experiences. Just understand you need to remember that you need to be mindful and diligent in how you are spending, because quickly, it can get out of control.